She took an entire bottle of Tylenol and laid there waiting for her time to come. Moments later, my 11-year-old sister walked in, watching my mother foaming from the mouth on her bed, overdosing like a drug addict on heroin. She decided to take her own life. After walking in on my dad in their bed with our neighbor Veronica, it killed her on the inside. It was devastating to all of us, but nothing prepared me for that night. My sister called me frantically. "Mom, I don't know if she'll make it." She was holding her lifeless hand in the ambulance, moments away from the hospital. I thought I'd lost her. I thought it was over, but in all the chaos, something strange happened that night. In an act of desperation, I put my entire military career in jeopardy. I contacted a classified military official to save my mom's life, and it exposed the biggest weight loss lie in the last century, causing men and women over 40 to spend thousands on ineffective diets, weight loss pills, and workouts like Nutrisystem, Jenny Craig, and Shakeology, because they all target the wrong problem. See, you may have been told that you have a slow metabolism. You may have purchased metabolism boosters or eaten a diet to boost your metabolism, only to be left feeling helpless, blaming yourself like my mom. But the truth is, your metabolism doesn't slow down. Your metabolism isn't the problem. Blaming your metabolism will only distract you from the real problem that affects nearly everyone over 40. And if you're like my mom, the next few minutes could save your life. Yet, even with their life on the line, most people don't want to hear this truth because we want to believe our government. The USDA, the FDA, the medical establishment, and Big Pharma are here to keep us healthy. So before I share this secret with you, I'll give you a chance right now to just walk away, because there's no going back. This dirty secret has been buried since 1946 for a reason. And it's the only thing holding up a $72.7 billion industry. So if you want to know how we used a marine secret to save my mom's life and help her lose 79 pounds of pure body fat and 11 inches around her waist in only 8 weeks, reverse her diabetes, drop her blood pressure, and rejuvenate her energy with no change to her diet and no workout program, then stay to the end of this video, because I'm certain that this one simple hack saved my mother's life. And today I want to show you how she did it. Something you can do right now before bed tonight that physically dissolves fat as you sleep, so you never have to blame your genetics, eating habits, or metabolism again. Do we have a deal? Now, you may be wondering how I know all this, so let me introduce myself. My name is Master Sergeant Randy Smith, and I'm a retired United States Marine sniper, and Lisa is my mom. In a moment, I'll tell you how I came by the lean body hack that saved my mom's life and melted all the unhealthy body fat that haunted her since she had my sister. But first, you need to know why my mom became obese, with a BMI score of over 35, triglyceride level over 420, and developed type 2 diabetes, which threatened her life. You see, all this started because my mom was unaware of the life-threatening effects of having excess body fat. If you have excess body fat such as belly fat, love handles, or even back fat, then you too could be at risk for life-threatening diseases and you wouldn't even know it. Here, just take this test. Just simply take your hands and open them like so. Spread them around either side of your belly and pinch. Now, do you see this fat in your hand? That's called visceral fat. And according to Harvard Medical School, this fat is stored deep inside your body, surrounding your vital organs, and is extremely dangerous and a cause of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, depression, arthritis, and even other obesity-related problems. And it's also the cause of numerous other issues such as joint pain, back pains, and other frustrating pains. Now, this fat is unlike your normal fat, and it's very difficult to eliminate if you don't know how to target it, which explains why it's so hard for you to lose stubborn body fat and trim away inches with diet and exercise. But more importantly, keep all of it off for good. Now, if you're like my mom, as she turned 40, her body started to change as she fell victim to the countless lies of the diet and weight loss industry. She ended up in a downward spiral of continuous weight gain, and all those starvation diets were simply destroying her gut health and fat-burning hormones. She just piled on more and more weight and eventually developed type 2 diabetes, and worst of all, she had no clue that her excess body fat could have caused all those life-threatening issues. Yet, cutting back on your calories to lose weight or to go on low-carb diets, performing high-intensity workouts, buying ridiculously expensive supplements only made the problem worse. Because it's not your metabolism. That's not the problem. And blaming your metabolism is what they want you to do. And it's the very reason 97% of dieters gain everything back that they lost and often more. So first, for you to understand that it's not your metabolism, you need to know exactly what metabolism is. Metabolism is the breakdown of food to use for energy, and that's it. You see, there are 4 things in your body that help break down food and our stored energy, aka fat tissue, so you lose fat faster, especially stubborn visceral fat. The same fat that was threatening my mother's life. The first fat-dissolving element is called bile. Now, you may have heard of it before, especially if someone you know had their gallbladder removed, because bile is produced by your liver and stored in your gallbladder. It helps your body literally dissolve fat and use it for energy. It helps protect you from foodborne illness. It eliminates bloating. It's the body's own natural detox that cleanses your entire system, so you feel full of energy, lose weight faster, and it even helps your body cleanse LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, so you can keep all of your vital organs healthy. So that sounds pretty important, huh? Well, that's just one. The next thing that helps you break down food and fat is stomach acid. See, here's the big lie. People have been put on PPIs for years to help lower stomach acid because they've been told too much is bad. Well, that's a big mistake. Stomach acid helps boost your fat-burning hormones. It helps you digest proteins and fats so that you don't feel bloated or get constipated. And a lot of people that have trouble going to the bathroom actually have low stomach acid. And here's the biggest lie of all. Low stomach acid is the cause of GERD, not too much. Well, that's the biggest lie. That causes 15 million people in the U.S. to use PPIs for life and suffer the long-term detrimental effects like fat gain, skin issues, leaky gut, diabetes, nausea, and a slew of other threatening conditions. Now, the third fat-dissolving element are digestive enzymes. They help you break down food to use for energy, rather than store it as fat. And without the right kind of enzymes, like lipase that breaks down fat, we can become malnourished and unable to absorb essential vitamins and minerals, despite eating all the right foods. Because it's not what we eat, it's what we absorb. Yet even with these 3 fat-dissolving elements, bile, stomach acid, and digestive enzymes, the fourth may be the most important, and it has become the newest scientific breakthrough in the last decade. After a $170 million scientific experiment that lasted 9 years that was funded by the National Institute of Health called the Microbiome Project, and it studied how bacteria affects our everyday lives, why some people always stay skinny while others can't seem to lose weight. And it revealed how gut bacteria can affect everything from hair loss to wrinkles on our skin to even our mood. But most importantly, what we discovered is that our microbiome has its own metabolism. And that's the secret. It's not your metabolism, it's your microbiomes. And once you're able to stimulate the right gut bacteria, they'll eat the fat for you. They'll help burn through energy and your body fat faster than any diet or workout program. But unfortunately, they've been assaulted by anything from antibiotics to chlorine in our drinking water. And these modern enemies often throw off your gut bacteria and destroy your metabolism. But luckily, with this military secret that you can do just before bed Over time, your body will begin to restore these healthy bacteria, so you can restart weight loss again, dissolve fat, and restore healthy levels of digestive enzymes, bile, and stomach acid, so you can not only lose weight, but stop bloating, fix digestive issues, lower blood pressure, drop bad cholesterol, and get your life back again just like my mom did at 53 years young. I'll show you how this 60-second bedtime ritual, the secret I learned from someone I'd prefer not to name, helped him create lean, mean, healthy super soldiers in a matter of weeks that could endure any conditions Mother Nature would throw at them, that would help them drop stubborn body fat despite eating well over 5,000 calories a day. And the same secret that helped my mom drop 79 pounds of body fat in just 8 weeks. The secret that saved my mom's life and helped rid her body of toxic visceral fat. You can even use it before you go to bed tonight. It'll melt off 1 to 2 pounds of pure body fat in your sleep every night and within just 7 days. You'll wake up rejuvenated, full of youthful energy, and notice that your excess belly fat is diminishing and your love handles are starting to vanish. And those nagging joint pains will be gone once your excess fat that's been adding wear to your joints all melts away. You'll experience a surge of energy to spend time with your loved ones, and most importantly, you'll be free of any potentially life-threatening diseases such as type 2 diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, stroke, and other obesity-related problems. And in just a few short weeks, you'll wake up, look at your reflection in the mirror with your chin high in the air, shoulders back, with a sparkle in your eye as you see your flat belly, slim waist, and the lean body that you've always desired smiling confidently back at you. This simple hack doesn't require that you take a single supplement, starve yourself, or even leave your couch, as it doesn't involve a single exercise. You won't need to make a single change in your diet, and best of all, you won't need to go to the gym or use those overhyped, high-intensity infomercial fitness products that do nothing but injure you. In fact, if you were like my mom, you might just lose all your weight while sitting on the couch. Now, if you're like me, you're probably a bit skeptical, and you should be, because you're probably used to the lies that those huge pharmaceutical companies have spent billions of dollars to broadcast. In fact, that's exactly what I thought and exactly how my mom thought, until we saw the results right in front of our very own eyes, as she lost 79 pounds in only 8 weeks, freeing her from all of her obesity-related issues without the treadmill or change to her diet. This lean body hack can be easily used by anyone of any age. However, it's most effective for men and women over 40. You see, as you age past 40, your stomach acid, bile, and digestive enzymes start to drop, along with vital fat loss hormones. Those exercises and diets that worked in your 20s and 30s will not be as effective. You need something that's designed to work with your body and meant for men and women over 40, like the Lean Body Hack System. So are you ready to discover lean body hacks? And like I mentioned before, my name is Randy Smith, and I'll never forget the phone call that I got that terrible day. It was a gorgeous Wednesday afternoon in Texas, and I was hanging out at home with my beautiful wife and a 4-year-old son, and I was having a beer. I had just come back from the States after a tour in Afghanistan 3 weeks before. I was a Marine sniper, part of the United States Special Forces Brigade, and proudly served my company as we assisted in the war on terrorism, specifically with the war on Al-Qaeda. And that's when the unthinkable happened. I got the call from my little sister, and she was crying. "Randy, Mom's dying, and I don't know what to do." "What?" I replied. "Did you call an ambulance?" "Yes," she continued crying. I immediately hung up the phone and rushed to pick up my sister, and we went to the Methodist Hospital in Houston. And I remember being beside my mom's bed with my sister as she woke up from her attempted suicide. "I'm sorry," she whispered with a long, low sigh as she stared at her feet, avoiding any eye contact. We gave her a big hug and said, "Mom, let's go home. Everything is going to be okay." And the truth was that I had no clue what to do. But that's when my little sister confidently said, "Everything is going to be okay. Randy's a Marine, and he fights for the good people on this earth, so Jesus is with us, and Jesus makes sure everything is okay. So everything will be okay, Mom. Don't worry." After that moment, I realized that this was a sign from above, and I had a few choices. I could do nothing and watch my mom fail over and over again, starving herself as her health degraded and having my sister wonder if she'd be able to graduate high school with her mom in attendance, get angry and blame the world for why my mom is in her situation, or dedicate all my resources and prior knowledge of the human body to find a solution for her. And since I was a Marine, I decided to pick option 3. I dedicate all my resources and connections to find a solution for her. I spent a couple of days thinking, and then I realized, when I was training in the Marines, we never were told to watch our calories or do any of those crazy diets like the ones my sister kept trying to use. I recalled that my commander had brought in a kickboxing champion and scientist from Canada who came up to our camp to keep our squad fit. And I remember that his system of training was completely different from anything I'd ever seen. He told us to eat more tasty foods such as pasta, steak, hamburgers, and even ice cream as long as we performed a simple evening ritual and consumed this special golden ratio of spices and herbs that he gave us to use. Now, this might sound a bit like something out of a movie, but I remember that when they brought in this scientist, his system almost created super soldiers from regular civilians in just a few short weeks. I thought since he spent most of his life researching the most cutting-edge technology in fitness that he might be able to help my mom. But the issue was I didn't have his number, and his information is strictly classified, as it was how our Marines got so fit and healthy so that they could fight for our nation. However, I'm a senior officer, so I decided to risk it all, and I called in a favor from one of our tech guys, and I got his number. He held a master's degree in applied science from the University of Toronto and was a world-famous Thai boxing champion. He had trained some of the deadliest people in the world and had access to some pretty powerful equipment at his laboratory where he conducted advanced cell regeneration research. Now, at first, he simply refused to talk to me as the information was classified. But when I told him the story of my mom, he reluctantly agreed and said, "Okay, Randy, the truth is the public in America has been lied to. You know those huge corporations? Well, they've done a wonderful job in paying off all these dirty politicians so that they can teach all the wrong information to the public and keep them obese and keep making money off of them. The food pyramid and everything you know about weight loss is completely wrong. Why do you think over 73% of Americans are obese? Those huge pharmaceutical companies profit off obese individuals, so they need you to stay obese to keep leeching money off you. It's the biggest conspiracy and cover-up, and it's costing Americans $190.2 billion annually." Mike then explained how he's created a system used by Muay Thai fighters all the way from Thailand before fights so that they can lose up to 8 pounds in a specific week to make weight. That it involves just one simple hack: using a unique ratio of herbs and spices that has already been scientifically proven in his labs to force your body to produce more healthy gut bacteria, bile, stomach acid, and digestive enzymes to physically dissolve fat from their bodies. You see, this specific ratio uses some herbs like capsicum, which heats your inner internal system to burn calories as if you were working out. Turmeric, which forces your stomach to produce more acidic bile that helps your body melt away fat. Fenugreek, which is packed full of fiber that helps keep you full. Or ginseng, which is an ancient Asian herb that's like cayenne peppers on steroids, heating up your body as if it did a full workout without doing anything, while it also triggers your digestive system so you produce more gut bacteria that helps you digest your food, and several more. But the real secret is when you combine a few simple tricks with these herbs in a special golden ratio that supercharges their effect to allow your body to dissolve all your stubborn fats, such as your belly fat, love handles, and even stubborn back fat. This is exactly how the Marines take regular civilians and gets them combat ready in less than 4 weeks, while they continue to eat all their favorite foods. And then Mike said, "Check this out," as he showed me a quick video. You see this? This is what I've discovered in my labs using some pretty powerful equipment. This is what happens in your body after you consume the golden ratio of herbs and follow the 10-second evening hacks. Your body starts to physically dissolve your stubborn fat. He then sends me over an email with about 30 pages of notes. He told me, "Randy, this is 30 years of research and what I call lean body hacks. And this is some information that's going to make a lot of large companies angry. I've been told by their lawyers to never release this information, however, you need it. I just want you to promise me one thing. You'll help as many people as possible with this solution." So I agreed, and I opened up the file, I scanned through it, and I said, "Wow, Mike, this is actually pretty simple and straightforward. Are you sure this is it?" He laughed and said, "Yep, remember how you and those other Marines that got into shape so quick? Remember how you never really had to skip a meal at all? Look, my mom was in a similar situation to your mom. She struggled with obesity her entire life, and it got so bad that she struggled to walk up a set of stairs because of all her excess weight and joint pains. In fact, she had a stroke, and it put some pretty serious stress on our family. This is one of the reasons why I went into school to become a medical researcher and what led me to travel and train in Thailand to discover this ancient secret. It's taken me over 2 years of research to discover it, and I was told by my school that no matter what, I can never publish it because some of those monstrous pharmaceutical corporations have donated millions of dollars to my school, and this all-herbal solution would practically put them out of business. The lean body hacks that champion fighters and our military used. A few simple hacks that heals your gut so your body produces more bile to properly digest your food and melt your own fat cells. It was right there that I looked at it in the binder he gave me, and I felt a sense of relief come over me. I knew that this was God answering my prayers. So at first, I went home to try it out on myself and see how it would taste. And I was surprised. To tell you the truth, most of these spices were quite common, but he explained to me that it's the special golden ratio that's the secret. So I tried a bit, and I instantly felt my body heat up. I started to sweat just like I worked out, and I realized that everything was going to be okay. I called my mom and gave her the exact recipe, and I'll never forget how she looked at me like I was crazy the first time I gave her lean body hacks. She didn't believe that something so simple as following a few simple tricks and adding a special combination of herbs and spices to her food would do anything. And I bet you're probably a bit skeptical too. And believe me, so was I. If I had not seen firsthand all the soldiers that lean body hacks had helped, and remember that video showing all the fat cells literally vanishing? So if you're a bit skeptical, that's a great sign, because like you, my mom was skeptical too, and that's exactly why you know it'll work so well. In fact, the only person who seemed to be confident was my baby sister, and she just said, "Mom, everything's going to be fine. Jesus is going to take care of us," with absolute certainty. So we begged my mom to try his lean body hacks. And over the next few weeks, we witnessed the biggest breakthrough in the weight loss industry. Within 24 hours, my mom called me and she was squealing with joy because she had lost 2 pounds of body fat and her belly was down 1 inch without doing anything but adding the golden spice to her breakfast. It was as if she was a whole new person. Her energy came roaring back, her skin looked better, and the most incredible part was that she kept on losing weight. 7 pounds in the first week, then another 10 pounds in the second week. Plus, she was feeling more energetic, her husband was happier too, and she kept on following the lean body hack system. Drinking the herbal teas before bed, using the golden ratio of spices, and following some other simple hacks. And over the next few weeks, we witnessed a miracle. My mom, an overweight and injured 53-year-old, went from 210 pounds to 131 pounds in 8 weeks without making a single change to her diet while laying on the couch. She did as much exercise as walking to her kitchen while still eating all of her favorite foods and not performing a single bone-shattering workout. She now has all the energy, vitality, and look of a 20-year-old, and you should see the way her husband looks at her now and proudly holds her hand in public. As her weight started coming down, her arthritic pains diminished too. She even started going on walks and was proud to look at herself in the mirror again. And after a few weeks, my mom had to return to the doctor for a follow-up visit after her stroke. As we drove, I saw my mom blinking rapidly and biting at her lip. And I felt butterflies in my stomach since this was the same office where just a few weeks earlier my mom was told that she would die if she didn't lose her weight. However, we needed to have the doctor confirm with us that she was no longer at risk of these life-threatening issues. "Wow, what have you been doing?" The administrative staff screamed teary-eyed as they couldn't believe my mom's transformation. They remembered my mom and were stunned at her condition. They even asked her how she did it, and they all wanted to know her secret. So we finally sat down, and the doctor said with bulging eyes, "You look amazing. What have you been doing?" My mom just turned to me with tears of happiness in her eyes and couldn't even piece together her words. The doctor then took a small blood sample from my mom. At that exact spot where the doctor had told us that she would die if she didn't lose her body fat, and as I held her hand and waited in silence, the doctor returned with a giant smile. "Your blood pressure is 110/73, your cholesterol level is 89 mg, and your blood sugar is now at normal levels. You no longer have type 2 diabetes. In fact, your body is showing characteristics that I'd see in a fit 20-year-old. So I don't know how you did this, but in my 43 years as a medical doctor, this is the most incredible recovery I've ever seen. Congrats." We all teared up. Then my sister put her hand on my chest and gave me a hug and whispered, "Thank you, Randy. You saved my life." Now, remember how Mike made me promise to help as many people as I could? Well, I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to. I was happy to just get my mom out of her situation because here's the thing, maybe it was a fluke. Could something so simple as a few hacks mixed with a golden ratio of herbs taken at specific times be so powerful? Could it really heal your gut so that your body starts to dissolve your stubborn fat like sugar in hot water? I did see the incredible transformation that my mom went through. How she lost 79 pounds in 8 weeks sitting on her couch since she wasn't able to walk properly. Losing 17 inches from her waist. Reversing all signs of aging, restoring her energy, and most importantly, preventing a lethal second stroke. Yet, I was still a bit unsure. Then, one day I logged into my Facebook and noticed something. My mom's transformation had been shared 11,273 times and seen by 931,400 people. I was getting inquiries from all over the world about lean body hacks. My friends, my mom's friends, and even random people on social media started to ask questions about exactly what she did. Now, at first, I was overwhelmed with these messages and I was slightly annoyed. However, I remember the promise that I made to Mike, and my mom said, "Randy, this is God's way of showing you your destiny. You need to go help others with your discovery." This was the kick in the butt that I needed. I decided right there to retire from the Marines and spend my life helping and serving others. I gave the lean body hacks to some of the individuals who inquired, and the results were absolutely shocking. Check out Kimberly, a 38-year-old mother of 2 beautiful girls who was on the verge of a heartbreaking divorce because her health condition had put so much stress on her family. She rapidly lost 35 pounds in 8 weeks by simply following one simple trick and eating the golden spice ratio in this system. She now spends quality time with her daughter by going on trips with them as her energy levels have been restored and all her obesity-related issues gone. And what about Vanessa? Vanessa couldn't perform any of those insane high-intensity exercises that her corporate trainer told her to do while ripping her off. She used lean body hacks, and within the first 3 weeks, she lost 21 pounds and kept on losing her body fat without a single exercise or change in her diet. And in the end, she lost 87 pounds in only 12 weeks. Now, her life has completely changed. Or maybe Emma, an accountant who struggled with her weight for 23 years until she saw my mom's story and messaged me. I put her on my lean body hack system, and she decided to use the golden ratio of spices in her everyday cooking, and in the first week, she sent me a message that she had lost 2 pounds every 48 hours without a single change to her diet or exercise. And don't forget about Olivia, Her transformation completely shocked her doctor. Her doctor had suggested that she try expensive and invasive surgery, and all she had to do was follow the simple lean body hack manual, and she lost 98 pounds in 12 weeks. Or what about men? And this is only a few of the over 21,545 transformations that I've been able to help. After seeing the thousands of transformations, I've taken Mike's folder and organized it into an easy-to-follow, done-for-you system with a few extra items that I know will be beneficial for you, and I've kept the name Lean Body Hacks. So, introducing Lean Body Hacks, the Lean Body Hacks Manual $97 value. In this manual, you'll discover the scientifically proven secret herbal combinations to repair your gut health and help your body get back to its normal set point with the 4 fat-fighting elements. You'll find secret golden ratio of spices that will help you melt away your stubborn fat and reduce your risk of developing heart-related issues by 33%. A simple dietary trick that boosts the happy endorphins in your body, making you happier and more energetic in as little as 24 hours. What vegetables to consume if you want to stay fuller longer, and what vegetables you must avoid when trying to lose fat. And you'd be surprised how certain veggies could force your body to lay down layers of fat around your trouble spots. Also, simple 10-second tricks to turn on your metabolism and fat-burning hormones, and breathing rhythm exercises to help open your cells to accept more oxygen. Now, the secret golden ratio of spices can be ingested in 2 ways. Used to cook your everyday meals as outlined in the blueprint, or you can enjoy a delicious cup of herbal tea from your Lean Body Hacks Detox Tea's $97 value. This is the secret golden ratio of herbs and spices in a done-for-you tea guide. This guide gives you all the Lean Body Hacks detox tea recipes that you can make right at home. And remember, all the spices and herbs can be easily located in your local grocery store. But you must follow the secret golden ratio and the drinking periods. This book will give you all the recipes that you need to boost your fat loss, especially visceral fat, and heal your gut so that your body starts to burn off all your deep, stubborn body fat hour after hour from the moment you drink this tea. Lean Body Hacks 21-Day Guide, $67 value. This is the detailed 21-day done-for-you guide that tells you exactly what you need to do to lose 7 pounds every single week without any exercises, diets, or even making a single change to what you eat. This guide tells you what to do the moment you wake up, how to add the secret golden ratio of herbs and spices to your cooking, and utilize all the other hacks included in the Lean Body Hacks Blueprint. 1-month accountability check-ins, $297. Now, this is something we normally would never offer, but because the amount of people that Mike, Zhang, and I have been able to help and how much of an impact Lean Body Hacks has had on my family, I want to make sure that you succeed without any excuses. So after you invest in the system, I'll personally check up on you for 1 month after you buy the program via email. So if you have any concerns at all, you don't know how to use the program, or maybe you just have a few questions, I will only be a short email away. I'll be with you on this entire journey as you build the body and life that you desire and you deserve. So let me ask you this. How much would you pay to be liberated from all your obesity-related problems? To be able to see your kids get married, to be able to hold your grandkids in your arms, to wake up without any pains and to be able to enjoy the life that you deserve without having to constantly buy medications, perform those insane bone-shattering workouts, or one of those crazy starvation diets. Remember, all you need to do is a few 10-second hacks at night, then wake up in the morning, eat the herbs and spices in the exact golden ratio, or sip on a cup of warm, delicious spiced tea, and within 30 seconds of drinking this delicious cup of tea, you'll feel a sense of energy rushing over you, as if someone supercharged your batteries. Now, look, the above package is valued at $558, and this is a great price to have peace of mind, to free yourself from all your obesity-related health issues that are slowly killing you. And truthfully, this is a pretty good fee compared to what I normally charge for a month worth of consulting. But I felt the vicious impact of obesity on my own family. And since God blessed me with the life-changing lean body hacks, I realized that I had to fulfill God's purpose for me on this earth. Not to mention to keep my promise to Mike to help as many people as I can. Which is why I've decided to dedicate my life towards this purpose. And this is why, since that awful phone call from my sister, I've retired from a lucrative career as a Marine, and I've decided to listen to God and serve men and women like my mom and Kimberly and Emma and Kelda and Peter and OJ and now you. In fact, I've already helped transform the lives of 21,545 men and women over 40. And therefore, against the advice of my webmaster, I'm lowering the one-time investment for the next 1,000 customers only. So if this video is still playing, then that means congratulations. You're in the front of the line for a short while. I won't be pricing it at $197 or even $97, which is less than one visit to a decent personal trainer or nutritionist. Instead, when you invest into the Lean Body Hack system today and make the decision to eliminate all your stubborn fat and destroy the #1 cause of deadly heart disease and diabetes, the only thing that I ask of you is to simply help recoup a tiny portion of my huge web costs and fees by investing only $37 in your health and well-being. I've seen firsthand and understand the struggles that you're going through, and I don't want to see your family go through the same horrific experience that my family had to go through. Or even worse, did you know obesity-related deaths is the leading cause of preventable deaths in the United States? An estimated 323,440 preventable deaths per year are due to the obesity epidemic. And my mom was almost one of them. Kimberly was almost one of them. Emma was almost one of them. My thousands of clients who I helped could have been one of those 323,440. You could be one of those preventable deaths. So please, this isn't about money for me. I want you to wake up tomorrow morning, walk over to the mirror, and see and feel your sides begin to slim. I want you to be symptom-free of any obesity-related diseases, including heart disease, stroke, diabetes, depression, arthritis, and other obesity-related problems. I want you to walk around with your head high in confidence and be proud of your body. In fact, since I'm so passionate about helping you and exposing the lies from those big health and fitness companies, that I'm gonna offer some bonuses that's gonna help you incinerate your stubborn body fat so much faster. 60-second flat belly hacks, $57 value. In the 60-second lean body hacks, I'll teach you the secret method that the Marines and fighters use to torch off their stubborn belly fat in just 60 seconds. These 60-second sequences are going to specifically target your belly fat and midsection to get you that flat belly that you've always desired and deserve. Bonus number 2, over 40 libido hacks, $57 value. Do you feel like you never have the sexual drive that you had when you were 20? And did you know that according to statistics, your sexual energy should be highest as you age past 40? Well, I'm going to teach you how to feed your libido with some simple foods that'll have you and your partner jumping over each other like a couple of hungry piranhas. And as you can see, just the bonuses alone are worth $114. But since all I want to do is see you become liberated from the grasp of the big health and fitness companies and live the life that you deserve and desire, I'll include these bonuses for free. In total, when you add it all up, this entire package is worth $672, but you can get it for much less right now, but only now while this video is still playing. This will be your only chance to get this exclusive package at a ridiculously low price of just $37. So if you're ready to take control over your life and health today and want an easy-to-follow, doctor-recommended system for quickly and safely losing 15, 25, 35 pounds of lethal, stubborn fat or more while preventing deadly heart disease and type 2 diabetes, act now by clicking the Add to Cart button below. You'll be taken to a page that looks like this. Now, remember I told you that my purpose in this world was to serve you? And remember the promise that I made to Mike? Well, I'm about to do something insane that would make him happy. I want you to try Lean Body Hacks free. That's right. I want you to commit to the system for only 31 days. And don't forget, I'll be emailing you one-on-one coaching tips and be with you this whole time. At the end of 31 days, I'll ask you how it was. And if your answer isn't, Mike, my life has completely changed, then I'll simply refund you 100% of your money. I want you to try everything that is included in Lean Body Hacks for free. So start right now. You have two choices. You may choose to continue down the road to life-ending health issues. Wake up every morning wincing in pain, embarrassed at the reflection in your bathroom mirror. But remember, everything you've tried hasn't worked. So you'll continue to be disappointed, frustrated, and insecure about your body's excess fat. And this will severely affect your relationship with your loved ones. You'll continue to struggle with your weight and continue to be at risk of life-threatening health issues like heart disease, stroke, Alzheimer's, hypertension, and more. And at what point do you think you'll decide enough is enough? Remember my mom? Will you wait until you have a stroke or a heart attack and nearly die before you decide? Do you want to get to that point where your kids won't even know if you'll be there to watch them finish school or end up with a broken family? Think about the effects that this will have on your family, especially your kids. Or even worse, you may choose to give up and neglect your health. And then you might want to get your affairs in order. Tell your loved ones that you love them because each time you see them could be the last, which is really abandoning your loved ones who may be depending on you. Do you want to wait until you wake up in the hospital after having a stroke before you commit to acting? Or you can make the right choice and wake up tomorrow with 2 pounds of belly fat off your body. And every morning after that, you'll spring out of bed full of youthful energy with eyes that sparkle and gleam as you are free of all your pains. And in just a few days, your body will be noticeably leaner to your friends and family. They'll start to compliment you as you lose fat from your belly, love handles, and even that annoying back fat. You'll continue to progress and you'll become free of any medication or insulin shots as your immune system will be at an all-time high. You'll join the 21,545 other people who have improved their lives by adding the Lean Body Hacks to their life. You'll wake up, walk to your mirror with your chin high in the air and see that you look 10 to 15 years younger, while the stubborn body fat around your arms, waist, and thighs has been erased from your memory. And this won't take years to become your new reality. No, you can expect the new you in just a few short weeks. Yes, this can be you, and it's time for you to act. Stop saying tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. It's time for you to take advantage of this extraordinary limited time offer. And remember, this discounted price will be going away very soon, and it may be taken down by those big health and fitness corporations. And remember, if you aren't 100% absolutely blown away by the results, I'm offering a 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. And don't forget about my special bonus, the one-on-one accountability follow-up. I'll be with you every step of the way, and if at any moment you aren't happy with the results, simply respond to my accountability follow-up, and I'll give you 100% of your money back, no questions asked. In fact, I'll still give you access to the program and continue mentoring you. That's how confident I am in this life-changing discovery. Act now by clicking the Add to Cart button below, where you'll be taken to a secure page that looks like this. Then after, you'll be given an instant access to Lean Body Hacks. Everything is digital, so you'll be able to start losing all your stubborn body fat right away and start your life-changing transformation into your dream body. So this should be a no-brainer decision. You really have nothing to lose here. For less than the price of a meal or two, you can completely free yourself from all your obesity-related issues as you transform your body into something your friends and family members will admire you for, and maybe some secretly become jealous of you. You truly have nothing to lose and everything to gain. The Lean Body Hack system is everything you're looking for. So try it out and see how incredibly easy it is to burn off your stubborn body fat, clear out your arteries, take control of your blood sugar, and reverse all your signs of aging. Act now by clicking the Add to Cart button below. You'll be taken to a page that looks like this. And then get instant access to Lean Body Hacks. Don't miss this opportunity. I wish you abundant good health. Your coach and friend, Randy Smith. Hey, still here? Let me answer a couple of the most frequently asked questions. Number 1, do I have to starve myself using this system? Absolutely not. In fact, using this system, you'll be able to enjoy all your favorite foods without worry because you're about to turn your body into a fat-burning machine with what I'm about to reveal to you. Number 2, I'm over 50. Will this work for me? Yes, this system was developed specifically for people over 40 into their 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s. Originally, it was for my mom who couldn't even walk. You won't need to perform any of those high-intensity workouts that'll destroy your joints for good. All you have to do is use the golden ratio of herbs and spices into your day, and you'll be able to lose 1 pound of body fat every 48 hours. Number 3, will this work for both men and women? Yes, this system is developed for both men and women. And number 4, what if I don't get the results like those 21,565 people? Well, I'm so confident in LBH that if you are not absolutely shocked by your results, then I simply don't want your money. I'll personally issue you 100% of your money back, no questions asked. And now remember, you get my complimentary one-on-one coaching for 1 month. And at the end, I'll ask how you feel. And if your answer isn't, "This has changed my life," then I'll issue you a full refund, no questions asked. Number 5, what happens after I click Add to Cart? Well, after you click the Add to Cart button, you'll be taken to a McAfee and Norton secure checkout page that looks like this, and that's operated by ClickBank, a Better Business Bureau A++ accredited business. Once you fill out your information, then you'll be given immediate access to the program via 2 emails. If you don't receive an email, you can always reach out to me at randy@leanbodyhacks.com. And number 6, how long will this system be available? This system offers a solution that the large pharmaceutical companies cannot profit from, as it's 100% natural. These large corporations have spent billions of dollars manipulating your government to publish fake news about what you should be eating. And since I am just one person, I've been able to fly under the radar. However, it's only a short amount of time before one of their lawyers discovers Lean Body Hacks and makes me take it down. Number 7. What if I'm too busy and don't have time? Lean Body Hacks is effortless and takes no additional time outside of what you're already doing, as it requires no exercise and no diets. If you drink water and eat food, then you have enough time for Lean Body Hacks. All you have to do is follow the specific instructions for the golden ratio of herbs and spices, and you'll be good to go. What happens when I click Add to Cart? The moment you click the Add to Cart button, you'll be taken to a page that looks like this.